In the world of high-stakes career strategy, there is one piece of advice you hear more than any other. Always negotiate. Always ask for more. Never leave money on the table. But here is the reality that the top 1% of earners understand. Negotiation is a strategy, not a reflex. And sometimes, pushing for more is the quickest way to lose. Today, we are diving into the strategic no-go zones. We're looking at the evidence-based reasons why the smartest move is often to hold your position. Welcome back. Let's talk about when not negotiating is actually your biggest win. This is how you protect the relationship and maximize your long-term value. Every offer you receive presents a fork in the road. Most people see two options: take it or fight it. But high-level strategy requires a more nuanced decision tree. Before you open your mouth to ask for a higher base salary, you must ask one critical question. What move creates the most total value with the least unnecessary risk? We often mistake negotiation for winning. But in a professional context, winning is about the full package and the trajectory of the relationship. As Harvard's Deepak Malhotra emphasizes, do not negotiate just for the sake of negotiating. You must have a justification that aligns with the company's interests. Scenario number 1. The offer is already strong. If you've done your research, using data from Mercer or PayScale, and the offer is at the top of the band, be careful. When a company comes to the table with their best possible offer up front, they are often signaling deep respect for your value. Pushing further can signal greed rather than ambition. If the deal is already good, accepting it cleanly can build immense political capital. You start on day one with a team-first reputation, which pays off in your first performance review. Sometimes, the strategic move is to acknowledge the strength of the offer. You might say, "I appreciate the competitiveness of this package. It aligns with my expectations." By accepting a strong offer without a fight, you are investing in the relationship. You aren't just taking the cash, you're taking the lead in the partnership. Scenario 2. You have weak evidence. Negotiation isn't about what you want, it's about what the market justifies. Evidence creates credibility. Without it, you're just guessing. If you haven't done the deep research into internal equity, market benchmarks, or the specific P&L of the department, your negotiation will likely fall flat. Asking for more because you heard it's what people do is a high-risk move. It tells the recruiter you don't understand the business or your own market value. Before you send that counteroffer email, audit your evidence. If your why is, "I have a high cost of living," stop. That isn't a market-based justification. Always remember, evidence beats entitlement. If you don't have the data to back up your request, the smartest move is to focus on performance first. Scenario 3. The hard salary constraint. Every role has a budget. If the recruiter tells you they are at the absolute ceiling of the band, believe them. Do not push the immovable item. When the base salary is locked, it's time to shift your focus. This is where the McKinsey Total Rewards framework comes into play. Compensation is a broader workforce experience. Instead of fighting for $5,000 more in base pay, look for one-time payments like a sign-on bonus, or non-cash value like accelerated review dates or extra PTO. A strategic alternative to a salary hike is a guaranteed performance review in 6 months. It shows you are confident in your value and willing to prove it. By shifting to the full package, you show business maturity. You're finding ways to get what you need without breaking the company's internal equity rules. Scenario 4. The career accelerator. Not all offers are about the check you cash today. Some roles are rocket ships for your future market value. If a role offers you a Tier 1 brand on your resume or puts you in a room with world-class mentors, the exit value of that role is worth far more than a 10% salary bump. First-year cash is not the whole decision. A strategic professional looks at the delta between their current market value and their value after 3 years in this specific role. If this job is the missing link in your portfolio, don't let a small salary gap stop you. The skills and network you'll gain are your real compensation. In the long run, the platform you build on matters more than the initial entry price. Value the platform, not just the paycheck. Scenario 5. The fragile offer. Let's be honest, sometimes the hiring environment is volatile. If the company is undergoing a hiring freeze or a restructuring, your offer is fragile. In a fragile environment, tone matters immensely. A standard negotiation request can be misinterpreted as a lack of commitment or a misunderstanding of the company's current reality. Protect the relationship first. If you must negotiate, use ultra-collaborative language. But often, the smartest move is to secure the seat before the music stops. Harvard research on negotiation backlash shows that framing is everything. In a high-risk scenario, your goal is to be seen as a partner, not a problem. When the offer is fragile, the win is the acceptance. Get inside the building. You can always renegotiate once you are an indispensable part of the team. Scenario 6, the small gap. Is it worth it to negotiate over a $2,000 difference? Usually, the answer is no. Do not spend political capital on low-value asks. Every ask you make uses up a bit of your initial goodwill with your new manager. Save that capital for things that truly move the needle, like a title change or a critical project. Accepting a nearly perfect offer builds immediate trust. It signals that you are here to do the work, not just to squeeze every last cent out of the HR budget. Think about the ROI of your time and energy. Is 3 weeks of back-and-forth negotiation worth a tiny percentage of your annual take-home pay? Probably not. Pick your battles. The smartest negotiators know which concessions are worth making to secure the bigger victory. Scenario 7, incomplete information. Never negotiate until you fully understand the offer. Clarify before negotiating. This is a critical strategic step. Often, what looks like a low salary is actually part of a very generous total rewards package. Deloitte's research shows that the workforce experience includes much more than the base number. Ask for a walkthrough of the benefits, the equity vesting schedule, and the historical bonus payouts. You might find that the total value is much higher than you thought. Negotiating without all the facts makes you look impulsive. Asking clarifying questions makes you look thorough and professional. There is a massive difference. Get the full context first. Only once you have the complete picture can you decide if a negotiation is actually necessary. Finally, beware of ego versus strategy. Sometimes we negotiate because our ego wants to win, or because we feel pressured by societal expectations to never settle. Priorities must come before pressure. If the role meets your top 3 criteria, don't let a secondary factor like a slightly lower base salary derail your career path. Ask yourself, is my desire to negotiate driven by a business need or by a desire to feel powerful in the moment? High-level earners prioritize the outcome over the ego. Strategy is about reaching your objective with the least amount of friction. If the current offer gets you there, the straight line is to accept and start working. Choose the outcome over the ego. Every single time. That is the hallmark of an executive-level decision maker. So, how do you decide? Use this framework. If the value is high and the risk is low, you negotiate. If the value is high but the risk is also high, you clarify or shift. If the offer is already exceptional and the environment is volatile, the smartest move, the green quadrant, is to accept and focus on execution. This matrix helps you remove emotion from the equation. It forces you to look at the objective criteria, just as the Harvard program on negotiation suggests. By following a system, you ensure that every move you make is calculated. You aren't just reacting, you are leading the process. Choose the right move for the specific context. There is no one-size-fits-all in career strategy, only context and calculation. If you do decide to hold, you need the right language. If you need to clarify first, use this script. I'm very excited about the offer. Could you walk me through the full package so I can understand the total value? If the salary is fixed, try this. I understand the base salary is firm. Is there flexibility in the structure of the bonus or the equity vesting to align with my long-term goals? Or if you're betting on yourself, I'm confident I'll hit our targets quickly. Could we explore a performance-based salary review in 6 months rather than 12? Notice the phrasing. We are using collaborative language. We aren't making demands. We are exploring options together. This is principled negotiation. This approach protects the relationship while still advocating for your interests. It's how you win without making the other side feel like they've lost. Before your next offer, go through this checklist. Is it strong? Do you have evidence? Is there flexibility? What is the risk? What is the future career value? The smartest move creates value with less unnecessary risk. If this framework helped you, comment SMART below and subscribe for more career strategy. See you in the next one.